and really help if I didn't have it muted. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. Today, as always, we're starting with another great episode of Darkwing Duck. Today is a very special episode: Life, the Negaverse, and Everything. So if you want to watch along, the pinned comment will take you to Cosme. So let's get this started. And welcome, Captain Trek.
Thank you. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and open the Cosby link.
The closest thing we get to an origin story for Negaduck. He really is debasing himself hanging out with those guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh. I'm sorry. Who would like that cake? Peanut butter and sauerkraut? Ugh, God.
This sound right up the Muddlefoot's alley. And greetings, Kinjack Ben. That'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, Vallejo. You're in pretty much the same situation being in California as I'm in Washington. And hail, Darlik451. Welcome to the channel. If you want to watch along, we're just starting up Darkwing Duck. The link will take you to Cosme. Yeah, Ken Jack. Washington would be the same way. Unfortunately, there's just keep going and going and going. And hello, Shelly. Again, if anyone wants to watch along, the pinned comment will take you to the Cosme screening room.
Yeah.
No, not even she works that quick. He seems a little bit more butch than usual. He seems to be a fair bit smarter in the Negaverse than he is in the regular one. Ken Jack, with Cosme, you're watching my personal copy, technically. and it's not being broadcast publicly. Because technically, with all of these watch parties, it's an invite only, but everyone who stops by can see the link and get invited.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like an execution to liven up the place.
Yeah.
As tacky as they are in every universe. Like, you know how to get out. Oh, I'm sure there was. Negaduck just roasted him. Cosme is the same thing Jedi Bill uses and Krish uses to do the watch parties. It's sort of like StreamYards, but it's a little bit more expansive. Not so much, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that can't be good.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, a small little animation error. Pretty good episode.
Oh yeah. And
I
hi
believe that
Sherry,
is,
how are you?
I believe that is the closest they ever come to explaining Negaduck's origin that isn't a direct ripoff of DC. Okay, Disney Plus is having a little bit of an issue.
Oh, that happens from time to time.
Okay, episode, I believe we're on episode 13. Yeah, episode 13 of season 4. Okay,
There it is.
season 4, episode 13, Escape from Cadova. Well, he found a colonist.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Clone Wars, middle of season 4. Yeah, I've seen the series maybe 3 times through so far. But I'm surprised how many people haven't actually seen it. It's always a shame when bad guys can't get along.
No kidding.
It's not that. He just knows you're not going to keep your word.
Exactly.
Especially when you have hostages.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, he landed on some fruit.
Yep.
And there he goes off half-cocked again. Well, that was really a bad idea. And none of those morons actually check to see if she's dead.
You would think he'd put him to death himself, but yeah.
Well, if he was there, I'm sure he doesn't trust those cat people as far as he can throw them. Don't worry, I'm sure he can steal another one.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, thankfully he thought ahead. Always a convoluted execution plan.
Hmm. Let's just take out all the other towers.
Always handy to have a moralless killer right next to you.
Don't need that.
And good morning, Super Blubberpuss. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thank you, Super Blubberpuss.
Okay. That was a pretty good ending to the arc.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Hey, at least it didn't involve Jar Jar at all.
Yeah, it's always a plus. Go to No, what am I thinking? There's no way Conan's in 720. Okay, here we go. Season 2, Episode 20, Conan the Adventurer. Needle in a haystack. Well, hopefully Jasmine has some money, because idiot just gave away everything he had.
So,
Yeah, you should have thought of that beforehand. And how you doing, MB?
Truth be told, I'm a little worried. My daughter lives close to a major city, and if this Kyle Rittenhouse trial goes the way I think it's going to go, I'm worried about the riots that are going to happen there. So I gave my daughter the 411, and unfortunately, she didn't even know anything about it.
You're a couple states away, aren't you?
I live in Indiana, right on the border, but I'm 2 hours away from St. Louis. But my daughter lives very, very close to St. Louis in my hometown. And yeah, I've seen what's happened before when the shit doesn't go people's way. So I did talk to my daughter. She had no clue what was going on. I'm like, I need you to be safe and our grandson to be safe. So, not gonna lie, a little worried, but nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't think it'd be too much.
Let's hope I'm
Quite
being
frankly, they're all, yeah. Quite frankly, it was 3 white guys that got shot, so I don't expect them to do nearly as much.
Hey, like I said, I am just hoping that I'm being paranoid. That is desperately what I'm hoping for, and that I'm overreacting. Hey, Germ, how many seasons of Conan were there?
There's only 2 seasons, but season 2 is like 50 or so episodes long.
Hmm.
It is originally broadcast 5 days a week.
Yeah, those shows were, syndicated back then. So it was, like He-Man, She-Ra, Heathcliff, Scooby-Doo, Jason the GoBots, the Will Wars. I'm sorry, I just went through the lineup of what I had in West Virginia.
Yeah. I think most, if not all of those are on Tubi.
I should start doing a watch party on Brave Star. Especially that episode where they dealt with drugs. That was powerful back in the day.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't think I've seen Brave Star in 30 years. Something close to that.
Oh, God, no. The SCW is a man actually looking like a strong, muscular man. How dare they? Cap, by the way, I still think of you as a friend. Now, these are all digital, right? Germ, these aren't physical copies you have?
For convenience, I'm using Tubi, but I do have all these on DVD.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you. It's what I've been doing too, is getting that. Next one I want to get is Silverhawks. Would love to watch that show over again. Love to do a watch party on Silverhawks.
Yeah. The only of the 4, the only one I don't have on DVD completely is Darkwing, because unfortunately it's not all on DVD.
Really? Even at this point? That's surprising.
They released volume 1 and 2, which I believe gets them up to episode 75 or 78, something around that. But the rest, the 13 or so episodes remaining, never made it to DVD.
What do you want to bet they're on Disney Plus, though?
Oh yeah, they're the only episode they don't have on Disney Plus is Hot Spells.
Cute little bird. I don't actually remember this cartoon that well. I don't think it was available in my area when I was growing up.
Yeah, it wasn't overly distributed. I think it was about 2/3 or half of the country only got it. It's mainly out west and south, like Texas and central states. If you're
Well, that
down
was a
south or New England, you're out of luck.
yeah, that was the thing about syndication is, if the channels you had, and remember this came out, obviously this came out in the 80s and stuff, or the
Yeah,
90s.
this
Not
one's
we
93.
didn't have every show or stream available to us. And by I mean stream, I mean just channels. That's why I couldn't watch Star Trek Voyager and Enterprise because they were on UPN. And most of the places I lived at the time did not have UPN as an availability.
Oh, thankfully now we got pretty much everything at our fingertips.
Yes, we do. And that's awesome. Oh, kind of reminds me of what happened to Luke.
It looks like she fell into a child's trap as well.
Nice tits. Sorry, I'm a tit guy. What can I say? Nice eyes, too. I love the green.
Yeah. No, you should see the first season. The second season has a serious downgrade in animation.
I wish it had its subtitles so I could read it because I can't turn the volume up because otherwise it's going to bleed over in your channel because I unfortunately my puppy chewed up the headset I had, so I can't play the volume without it bleeding over onto your channel, and I don't want to get you struck or anything.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed what I can tell a lot from visuals. You notice Conan has pierced earring and pierced rings in his ear, right? I'm surprised people didn't find that controversial back then.
No, it was the mid 90s and a lot. It wasn't widely associated like that.
Oh, what happened? Or was that me? Don't have an account. Click your son. Oh, that was on my
What
end.
the hell?
Never mind. No worries. That was on my end.
Yeah. I'll turn down a bit still.
Nah, you're okay. I can watch the visuals. I just wish it had subtitles I could work with. But other than that, I can pretty much tell the story. I can pretty much figure out the story based on the visuals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too complicated.
There's nothing wrong with a simple story. You got any plans this weekend, Germ?
Not outside the streams.
Yeah, same here.
And you never thought of just using a stick to move them?
Have you noticed throughout this that sometimes Conan has nipples and sometimes he doesn't?
Yeah. I think it's one of the downgrades from season 1 to season 2. They really cut the budget for season 2. So little inconsistencies like that were going to pop up from, especially with the stuff they made, especially for season 2.
Mm.
Because on parts of it, they just reused animation cells.
Well, like He-Man and She-Ra and many others at that time, they reused footage quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising they probably did there. I mean, the budgets were, we're talking the 1980s and 90s. I mean, budgets were for an anime,
Yeah.
not what they are now. I think people didn't put as much weight and value into that. By the way, Captain Trek, check the private chat. I sent you something. Oh, he's gone. It's funny with the earrings even in the early 90s, a man having earrings was considered controversial. One of the things I do like is they have the sword sheath on their back. My apologies. I do like having the sword on the back. And that's an easier way to carry it than having it on your side.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're as big a man as Conan is, you want a heavier bladed sword. Whereas, smaller, slimmer people would most likely go with a lighter sword or something like that to help complement their stature.
Yeah. Not the best episode, but pretty good nonetheless.
I started watching a show, Germ, on Netflix. I just started a couple days ago. I had finished on Hulu Justified, and I started watching this anime because my son has been really hyping me up on Japanese animation. and I started watching Attack on Titan, and boy, you want to talk about something just gorgeous.
Yeah. I never really got into that one.
Well, that's
I've
okay.
heard, yeah.
That's okay, and that's okay. We are totally allowed to disagree on it. I found the first episode absolutely engaging.
Yeah. I do believe that just came to an end earlier this year.
I believe it's almost at the end. I think they still have the last final episodes, but I watched the first two episodes and I was absolutely enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I understand. There are sometimes there are shows that some people absolutely love, like I'm sure you do. That I'd be like, yeah, it's not my shtick. And you know what? As geeks, that's okay. As
Yeah.
long as we respect each other, that's all that matters.
Okay, here we go with Season 2, Episode 19 of Transformers Generation 1. Desertion of the Dinobots, Part 1.
Oh, can you hear that bleeding over on my channel or on my area, Germ?
Not that I can hear it.
Okay, cool.
But I already got it coming into my headset
No, I
2
just want to make
times.
sure it's not bleeding over.
Yeah. I couldn't really tell if it was. I already have it coming in twice. So a third one coming in at a much lower volume isn't really gonna
All right, I
get
just want to
through.
make sure I'm not going to get you hit with a copyright strike. But Dinobots, oh my God, they were my favorite Transformers. That was always my favorite line: transform and roll out.
Yeah, it's a pretty good catchphrase.
I always like Grimlock, Slag, and Sludge.
Yeah. It's a good thing they're dumb.
They're dumb, but they're powerful. And I don't think they're as dumb as many people thought they were. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was Grimlock, Slag, and Sludge, right? Or was there another one?
Those were the 3 original, and then they added a few more.
You make a mistake, then you got your ass handed to you by a pterodactyl, you little punks. So I'm guessing this is a free with ads, right?
Yeah, everything on Tubi is free with ads.
Ah, okay. Well, it's always a good time. Well, my kids never could figure out why they have ads. I was like, well, that's when you have time to go pee and get something.
And that's how you pay the bills. There wasn't always subscription services. Oh God, another remake.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I knew that's what it was. It was the Home Alone remake. Oh, God help me.
From language to math, it makes learning an adventure. Man, she's going to be so ready when she hits that classroom.
I think Cap is sleep. I think Cap is bored and he's sleeping.
And now he's learning to read.
I am getting an echo from you.
We're very, very proud.
See if I could.
I apologize. I was muting myself to make sure that the mute's him. But I think Captain Truck is asleep.
No, he's still here.
Or he's avoiding me. Captain Truck, permission to come aboard. Come on, my friend. All right, I give up.
And did we get paused?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Obviously, I can't control it, so I don't know what happened there. I don't know Tubi.
I don't know, this Tubi's just frozen.
All right, we got the loading going.
Yeah. Little circle of death. Let's see if I can thin things out
The
of it.
circle of death has replaced the blue screen of death. Ooh. Come on, there can't be that many people watching this on that server. Notice how all the ads
this usually happens when my Wi-Fi is being overtaxed.
Well, remember, they made sure to get all the ads out of the way before this happened. I'd recommend doing.
I'm thinking that. Yeah, I have to just refresh it. It's at.
Yeah, exactly. Refresh it.
What time we got? What's the timestamp?
8:19. 8:19. 8:19. Oh,
there it goes.
There you go.
Right. Don't even have to restart it.
Just because you're paranoid does not mean you're wrong.
Yeah, but you guys went and lost it. Yeah, but the bricklaying leaves a lot to be. Oy. It's clearly not his fault. Those were the two idiots laying the bricks. And greetings, Scam Cam. If you want to watch along, we have just under half the episode of the Transformers to go. Be the pinned link.
Oh, swoop. Okay, that's the one I didn't know. That's the pterodactyl, if I believe I'm correct.
Yeah.
Kick something to make it work. I remember those days.
Okay. Glad someone else is a Conan fan. Back to cousin. Oh, so you're the one bouncing in and out. Have to be pretty damn stupid to miss at that range.
Decepticons, retreat!
What?
Yeah, they're all malfunctioning.
What's happening to us? I don't know, Ironhide.
I'm getting the feed coming through on your end, Indy.
Thank you for telling me. I wanted to make sure that was the case. You know, this is why this cartoon works and the live action animation doesn't work. The live action ones that were made focus too much on the humans, whereas, the cartoon, the humans are the secondary character, which is what they should have been.
Yeah. Yeah, the
But they
CGI versions, it's just way too expensive to not focus on the humans.
And that's why it didn't work. That's why they had those two idiot human actors. One basically because to get guys to jerk off to, and the other guy who was just a whiny bitch. I always liked that transition when you knew you were going from Autobots to Decepticons.
Yeah.
Germ, I sent you something in the DM. I don't know if you've seen it, but just FYI.
The greatest toy ever made.
Honestly, I thought the Space Shuttle Defiant was the best toy ever made when I was a kid.
Oh, you couldn't beat before Megazords and even Voltron. You had Devastator.
I always love that transition with the, we're going from the Autobots back to the Autobots, or we're going from the Autobots to the Decepticons. It was a
Yeah.
really great idea for transition, and I think it was really unique to only that show.
A good little cliffhanger.
Yeah, I would say so. Are you doing any more, or was that the it for today?
No, that's it for today. Only 4
Okay,
episodes.
I was asking because I'm gonna cancel that stream. That's all. Resolute Germ. Our shows in the 80s had you could call them campy sometimes, but they really had powerful messages that really resonated, and I think really resonate with most of us as we grew up. He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe. It was just amazing. Cap, I haven't heard anything from you. What do you think about that?
Been a little noisy here and been watching the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign out. There's a little problem going on outside, so everyone
I'm
in
sorry
chat,
to hear
everyone in the
that.
Cosme room, thanks for stopping by. See you next time.